what's up guys, and welcome to another episode from Board and Brew. My name's Carl and today we're playing Squire for Hire. Now Squire for Hire is currently on Kickstarter. It is a game designed by John Merchant, plays 1 to 2 players or 3 to 4 if you have a second copy of the game, ages 12 plus and plays roughly 15 minutes. It's a very small footprint game, so you can play it quickly on your lunch break or you can play it on a plane or any small desk space with a short amount of time. So, Squire for Hire, what is it? It's a tile-based inventory management game. You'll take a squire and effectively taking turns by completing quests and adding the loot you get from that quest to your bag. You want to try and keep vital items in your bag for when you need them, and then you want to pack efficiently and try to eliminate junk to be the squire with the highest scoring bag. In a solo game, you're aiming for 25 points to get hired. In a multiplayer game, you obviously want to beat your friends and become the best squire. So, how do we start? We start by taking one of our 4 squires. We're just going to keep quickly. Each one of these is a different squire: magic, valuable, weapon and armour. They all have different bonuses, they all have different rules, well not rules, different bonuses and different exceptions. So we're just going to give these a quick shuffle and take one at random. So we're going to take this one. We're taking Tenderfoot. So Tenderfoot is our thief's pupil. From the card you can see he gets +1 value to his valuables, or to his chests. I think that's just valuables in general. And if you have 3 of the same junk item you get an additional 1 point for each. And if we have coins and a ring extra, we get 1 point, and if we have coins and a treasure extra, we get additional 2 points. So here is our squire for this game. He'll go right there. We then have our deck of cards, which are all different encounters, quests and dungeons. We'll give these a quick shuffle. On the opposite side of these are our loot cards, as these are double-sided. Give us a quick shuffle. We're going to take the top 2 loot cards, and we're going to choose one of these for our starting bag. So we either get this card or this card. So I think at first glance we're actually going to take this card, as it has a treasure chest in it, and we do actually get an additional 1 for our valuables. So that's actually worth 5. Sorry. We also get an armour and a magic item. So this card is our starting bag. We're going to take the other card and shuffle it back into the deck. Like so. As you can tell from the quality, this is the print and play game. Currently on Kickstarter, where you can back it for very cheap. So the print and play version is currently on P&P Arcade. It's free during the Kickstarter campaign, so give it a try, print it off, let me know what you think of the game. It's very good, very quick and easy. And if you like it, go and back the game. Give John Merchant your appreciation. And yeah, let's get this funded, guys. So this is the start of the game. We have our loot card, our bag start, we have our square, and we have our deck of cards for our encounters, our quests, dungeons, and our loot. So to start off, we take the top 2 cards and flip them over, as this will be our loot for the start of the game. We're just going to put these like this at the start of the game, because we're going to be working our way to expand our inventory. So our first quest is: you trigger a set of traps in some old ruins and poison arrows, fire and daggers shoot your way. The right armor or spell may protect you. So we can either, if we have 2 armor value in our bag, we get it for free, or we have to give up a magic item. Fortunately, we do have a magic item. We don't have 2 armor, we only have the 1 armor slot, but we have a magic, so we can actually cover this magic item to get one of these loot cards in our inventory. We do have to cover it with 1 full item. So what we're going to do is take this card right here, as it has 2 valuables on it and it's worth more to us if we can combine, and we've got to cover this book, this magic book, to successfully obtain it. So what we want to do is ideally put this in a way like this. I think our best bet is going to be this here. So that's like that. So we successfully completed our quest by covering 1 magic item, or by using a magic item, and we've also gained some loot. So then what we do with this quest is we flip it over, and that becomes our next loot card, and we have our next encounter. And this is what every turn is in the game, until you have no more events in the deck and your inventory is full, as you cannot place any more loot cards. So our next encounter is: the local temple is offered to provide some old provisions in exchange for a donation. We must cover 1 valuable item. Now ideally we don't want to give up valuables, however we do like this item here as it has a second chest. So by using this chest, which we can do, we could cover up all these items if we wanted to for that chest, or we could cover up these items here as that goes like that and we get that chest. That would also give us 2 additional points, as there was a chest and coin next to it. So I think we will do that. What we're going to do is cover that torch and that ring, unfortunately, and we're going to place that right there. So this is now worth 4 points, sorry. 1 for each of the valuable items and 2 points as they are. That is our combo. Move on to our next card, and we get an encounter. You come across a wounded traveller. He agrees to give you his precious loot if you give him a healing potion. Now here we go. It's a new thing in the game. We haven't actually got a potion to give up, so what do? Unfortunately, we can't complete the encounter, so we cannot gain a loot card. So what we must do is flip the encounter card over and place it on top of one of our additional loot cards and move on to the next encounter. So we can cover whichever one we want, and we can get that as a new loot card later on if we somehow manage to take the top cards on top. We're actually going to cover this card here, since we kind of want... Actually no, we're going to cover this one, since we can actually get... If we get 3 or more of the same junk, or 3 pieces of the same junk, we actually get an additional point for each. So we're going to cover that one there, since we have glasses and a broken sword already in play. And that's how you, unfortunately, skip an encounter. You can also skip an encounter if you don't wish to gain a loot card, but if you can't complete the loot card or the encounter, you must replace the loot. So our next encounter is: a magical barrier seals off a hidden tomb in the ruins ahead. You may be able to dispel it by sacrificing one of your magic items. Now we actually don't have any magic items either, so we actually need to skip this encounter as well. So we actually need to flip this over and replace one of our cards. And I think again we're just going to replace the same card and do that instead. So, dungeon. Funding is needed to pay for a group of mercenaries to protect the town from an invading skeleton army. Show you have the funds or pay them a deposit now. So we either need 3 valuables, or we can cover a valuable. Now we actually have 9 valuables plus 1, so we actually have 10 valuables, so we actually get a card for free. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this card. See, now we will need to place this in a way where we get stuff. We kind of want the magic and the potion for later on, so we want to take this card anyway. And we need to see if we can actually get it linked up in somewhere. We could cover this. We just need to put, actually, what we can do, we need to put the items, so we're going to do this. There we go. That actually works out nice. So we actually don't need to cover any items over, since we've got the 3 valuables. And we can place this right here. Now this is actually worth an additional point now, as we have 2 identicals next to each other. We have 2 helmets. Move on to our next dungeon, or next encounter, which actually is a dungeon. And now we must... So you and your party venture into this powerful sorcerer's lair. His illusions can lead you into the dangerous traps, unless you have the magic to protect yourself. So you either need 3 magic or 1 potion. Now we actually have both thanks to that 1 card. We have 4 magic slots, or 4 magic value, and we have a potion. We can't actually really cover this potion as it's in a place that's surrounded, and we don't want to give up our valuables. So we actually just going to get it for free, since we do have the free magic. Now what do we want to take? I think we're going to take this time. And we're actually going to place this... Again, we kind of wanted to place it so we could... Well, actually, we don't need to actually combine it, do we? We don't need to combine it, we need 3 of the same item junk, which we have got now. We've got 3 broken swords. We need to place it, though, where we get additional items. Actually, we can do this. That looks nicely. Because we're actually getting the coins into our inventory. It's not on anything out of space. So I believe that is actually correct. We could have put it here. No, we can't. That's probably our best bet. Yeah. Like that. Okay. We then flip our next event card, and we need to cover one of these up. So, oops. We need valuables, so I think we're going to keep this card here and try and get some coins. Hopefully next to the ring. Oh, we haven't actually got a ring yet. We actually covered it, didn't we? Yeah, we're going to cover... The bow would be nice, we can get a bow extra, but I don't think we can. Actually, probably... No, we couldn't. We'll cover this one up, because we can get the coins if need be. So, an encounter. Guards patrol the storehouse, and any noise will alert them to your attempts to steal the goods. Drop the armour that clangs inside your bag to avoid detection. So we have to give up an armour piece now. we do have an arm piece here. We can't really cover up these two helmets since they're encased around loads of items. So we're going to have to cover up this armour. So, how do we do this? We can either do this by covering up that, like that. But ideally we'd like to get that torch next to us, but I don't think we can. I'm just going to do this. That seems like the most ideal situation. So we're covering up our arm piece with our bow. We actually have two torches now as well. Move on to our next event card. And we're going to replace this on top of, I think, each one's got a shield. We're going to cover this one. So, a quest. You've contracted Deadly Blight. Dirge, the local alchemist, will sell you the cure for a price. Either 2 valuables, which we do have, we have quite a lot of valuables, or by covering a potion, which we don't have because our potion's kind of an awkward spot. So, which item do we want is the question. We have 1 feather and 1 apple core. I think we're going to take this item and we're going to place it I think we might cover I think I'm just going to put it here. Tend to put this side instead. And I'm going to place it here. We're going to cover that junk over as well, actually. We don't really want junk, actually, then again. If we get a third torch, sorry, we could actually get more. Yeah, we're going to do that because we've got teleports as well. So this potion actually is in a spot on our inventory. So it's like that. And move on to our next quest. So we have an encounter. You come across a travelling merchant with various goods looking to trade. They only accept trade of items, not coin or junk. So we can't cover junk and we can't cover coins. So anything else we can cover: armour, magic, weapons, or valuable chests or rings. So what do we want? We can cover something quite easily, actually. So we cover the weapon quite here. It might be easier to bet. If we see, we have 1 feather, that'll make us 2. And we actually have no skulls right now. If we can get this coin next to this chest though, or that, yeah, the coin next to the chest is probably the best bet, so we can just do this. We are gonna cover up that though, so we could, no, the only way we can do it is by doing this. So we're gonna cover up our sword, which completes this encounter, and we're also covering up a couple of jump pieces as well. Like so. We actually get, oh actually will that work though, because we already have coins next to it. I don't think that would work. Maybe it would, maybe you get additional 4 points if we've got this chest with this coin, this chest with this coin to be. Otherwise we could take this piece of armour, this loot card, and try and get our coin next to a ring. But I don't, oh we could actually do that right there. That's what we'll do instead, yeah. We'll do that. Well, would that work though as well? Cover the potion and the armour over, and that would give us an additional point. I think that actually might be, given 2 items, that is our best bet there. We haven't got any shields. This is give us less junk actually as well. I think we might just have to do that. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this, I think, unfortunately. I believe that coin could work for that and that. We're gonna say it does. We have got a lot of junk right now though, that's the other thing. Yeah. We'll see. Actually, they're not worth junk. No, we'll try that. We'll try that. So we've done that quest. So this is our final. Oh, no, 2 more cards. Sorry, 2 more events. So our next encounter is you dropped your hero's weapon into a chasm while scaling the walls of a fortress. Leave the weapon behind, carry on to your journey to dungeons and treasures, or turn back to retrieve it. So we have to give up a weapon. So I think ideally we want to do this one. It gives us coins as well. It gives us feather. If we can get a second feather, a third feather, and actually get this, we actually get 3 points for our spectacles. So we're going to take this and we're going to just place this right here to give it that weapon. We actually get 3 points now for that chunk as well. And our final event is a dungeon. You and your party come across some ruins filled with spear pits and swinging blades. Wear your best protective gear or use your weapon to jam the traps. So again, we give a weapon or we can have 3 in armour. We have 3 in armour, so let's see if we can place one. We have both of them have, so this one has 3 points, this one has 3 points. This one would give us, if we can place it, additional 3 points for our feather. So we're going to take this one and we get to place it. So we're going to put this right here. Or can we get it? No, we can't get it there. Can't get that next to it either. Yeah, I think the best bet is going to be to put this right here. Like so. And it's just in range of the shot, so I think we're good there. Other than that, we could play. Oh, we could place it actually instead. Oh, can we get that? No, we can place it there. That's fine. I think that's what works. Yeah, that works. So there we go. And that is, since this thing flipped over, and these cards are no longer in the game. And that is our inventory. So we're now going to score up our points and see what we did, guys. And we're back, guys. So if you back the Kickstarter, you will be able to get a printable or a PDF printable form which has a score sheet for Squire for Hire. At the moment we've made our own little notebook, so let's see what we score. So to score the game, once all possible loot cards are placed, we tell our points, score 25 or more gets us hired, and yeah, so how do we score? So first off, our Squire is Tenderfoot, who is our thief's pupil. I'm just going to put thief there. So scoring wise, we get 1 point for each weapon, armour, magic, valuable or potion. We get an additional 1 point for each identical item that touches, but corner to corners do not count, so these would count here. However, if we had, say, this coin was like here, that would not count, as they are corner to corner. We also get bonus points depending on our combos and bonuses for our Squire, in terms of these here. And then we deduct 1 point for every visible junk item. However, with Tenderfoot, we actually get our bonus as well. So let's score up. So let's score up how many weapons we got. So we got 1, 2, 3 weapons in total. Does not matter how many squares they fill up, it's just 1 point for every one. We get armour now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of armour. Magic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces of magic. Valuables we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 magic pieces. 8 valuable pieces, sorry. And potions we have 1, 2, 3 potions. Now identical items we have 1 here, and I believe that's all we have. We just have our helmets that are touching. Yes. 1 point for that. Bonuses now. We have 1 additional point for coins and rings, which we have 1 here, that's 1. And then we have 2 additional points for our coins and treasure chests, which we have 1 here as well. So that's additional 3 points for bonuses. And finally our junk. So we also get 3, if we have 3 of the same junk item, we get 1 point for each. So we actually have torches, we get -2. We have 1, 2, 3... We have 3 broken swords, that's 3 points. We have 3 glasses, spectacles, that's 6 points. We have 3 feathers, 9 points. And 2 apple cores, 2 torches and 2 scores. So we actually get 9 points minus the rest. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We actually get 3 points for our junk as well. And so we have 9 points for our multiples, and then we get minus 6 points because of our extra junk. So then we tell up our score and we see what we got. So in total, guys, we got 30 points, and that would actually get us hired as a squire. And that, guys, is Squire for Hire. There is different replayabilities as you have your different squires to play with. You can try and beat your own high score. You could try and win with every squire. You could also play with 2 squires and see which squire does better than the other. As I said, this is the print and play version, so the cards are fairly decent for what I'm capable of. So I'm quite happy with how it came out. And yeah, I'll put the link to the Kickstarter below, so go and back it, go give your support. And yeah, any questions, leave a comment below. Don't forget to follow, like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, guys. This has been Board and Brew, this has been Squire for Hire, and I'm over and out.